to my channel. So today's video is going to be on, we're going to discuss how to wear makeup while wearing glasses. Basically, you're going to do everything the same, but you're just going to do less, what am I talking about? You're going to do less foundation around your nose area because that's where the glasses lay. And you also have to understand that if you're wearing glasses, the fact of you taking your glasses on and off can't ever be a thing because you're gonna have the indentation from the weight sitting on your nose. So you gotta kind of just commit to wearing the glasses, and that's it. Like, there's a couple of ways that you could just like not put makeup here or powder. I even seen like little techniques on like putting powder on the sides of the glasses, like where your nose sits at, just so that when you do take them off, or if you decide to take them off, there won't be the indentation here. But I've tried that trick and it didn't work for me. I think because maybe I'm an oily skin type, so the fact that I'm just sitting something on my nose is gonna make my nose oily anyway. So you kind of just have to commit to wearing the glasses, unfortunately. But you do want your makeup to stand out inside the glasses. Like, I like a really prominent eyeshadow look with the glasses, so that's what we're gonna do today. And I told you I'm going to show you my Minguella. These are my Minguella glasses from Zelo.com. Watch my previous video so you can see the review on this eyewear brand and the other 5 other pairs of glasses that I showed you guys. And if you do like these glasses, I have a discount code for you in the description below, so make sure you check that out. And I'll leave the link for these glasses as well, because these on my skin tone, try not to get the lights, but these on my skin tone is so freaking cute, girl. So yeah, let's get into the makeup look. Starting with Fix Plus, like I always do. Just to prep for the moisturizer, we're gonna go in with MAC Moisture Cream, because you know I've been loving this lately. For primer, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip. Just one pump. For brows today, I'm going to use Precisely My Brow by Benefit in the shade 5. So to clean up my brows, I'm going to use Born This Way, Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in the shade Chestnut. And I also, why am I saying chestnut? In Butterscotch. And I also mixed that with the Lancome Tinty Doll Concealer. And this is the shade 500 N. And I'm just going to mix those two together and use this Morphe brush. Is this Morphe? MAC 2 something. I don't even know what number that is right now. But it's just like a flat brush. And I'm going to forever conceal those hairs under my brow until I grow up and tweeze them out, because I'm not ready to have half of my eyebrow gone in real life without any microblading. Like, I'm not grown enough for that experience. Like, I'm not mature enough to be cutting off my brows and walking around in public like that. Can't catch me doing it. I'm gonna use a Morphe M173 to just buff out the concealer. I'm gonna use the same concealer to clean up the top of my brows, the Lancome. Now, let's get into the eye. So the eye, I feel like I'm always grabbing for my Kim K palette, my SKKN palette, but it's like the holy grail palette. Matter of fact, let's switch it up. All right, so for eyeshadow, let's go into the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3. Yeah, the Major Dimension 3 palette. So we're gonna use the neutrals, the Patrick Ta neutral palette. With the palette, I'm just going to prime my eyes. And for today's primer, I'm gonna use the P. Louise Acid Rain. I don't know if this is a thing anymore. I don't think it is, but it's basically a eyeshadow paint, and this is the color Blank Canvas. So P. Louise Blank Canvas, and I'm just gonna use it on that brush that I was cleaning my brows with. Take a little. Right? Just blending out this eyeshadow primer with a e.l.f. brush. Yeah, this is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and this is what it looks like. Just flat, which I'll probably use again to put the eyeshadow on, maybe. I don't know. I just be doing random things sometimes, so you're gonna just have to follow along. And now that that's blended out, I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Lock-It translucent powder just to set the primer so that the eyeshadow doesn't move around or get blotchy from the primer being wet still. So we just set it in place. And the more eyeshadow primer you put, like the more the color will pop. I didn't put much. To me, when you put a lot of eyeshadow primer, it kind of makes the eyeshadow look like a sticker or like cartoon-like to me, like not natural, not real. So it depends on what kind of look I'm going for. If I want to be beat to the gods, I'm going out to the club and I really need my eyeshadow to pop crazy, then I'm gonna put on like a full coverage primer, and it's probably just gonna look just like this on my eyelid when it's done. Like that's exactly how I would want it to look. But this I went on with a light layer because I don't need that extra pop. Like it's okay, I'm wearing glasses, I'm going to the supermarket, like it's okay. This is a Morphe brush. I just don't know the number of it, but just a really fluffy brush you want to use to start out with your transition color. And my transition color is going to be this one right here. I know I told you guys in other videos, but just in case you don't remember, or this is your first time watching me, I sometimes usually start my crease right here in the bridge of my nose because I just like to go off like the contour of the eye first. It kind of makes the look come together to me. So I just start packing the color right here at the bridge. And I don't know, for some reason, like the looks in my head doesn't translate to the look on my eye when I start on the outside. I don't know why. Maybe that's just a weird thing that I got going on, but I have to do this part first. So I start at the bridge and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that color, we're doing a good color. Or I'm like, nah, I need to change that color, that's not the color I'm looking for. So yeah, so I just put the color all over, and now that I got it how I like it, I'm gonna take a different brush. This is the Morphe 433. So I'm gonna go in with this color now, and I'm just gonna deepen up what we got going on a little bit. So this color is going to get focused more so on the outer edge of the eye. And then we're going to swipe it into the middle of the eye. I'm also gonna put it inside as well, but just like the leftover color. Just like the leftover color, I'm not gonna pick up any new eyeshadow to put it inside this little crease part. So I like the way that looks. That looks really, really cute. I think I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit more, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do the lid color first, see how I like it, and then decide if I wanna deepen up the outer corners. Cause yeah, I like how this looks right now. So like I said, I might pick up this brush, which I am, because the other brush that I have is another Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, and it's like this, but sometimes I don't like working with this brush. So I'm gonna use this big flat one, and I'm gonna take, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna go pretty light on the lids. I'm gonna use this color right here. I'm pretty sure I probably did a similar look, but that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna use that one. The more primer you use on your lids, the more this color will stand out like a sticker, basically. It's the only way I know how to explain it. But the less like primer you use, the more it can look like an everyday eyeshadow look. I don't want to say drag makeup, but it's kind of like drag makeup when you have that prominent eye, if you know what I mean. And I'm going more towards soft glam and not like a precise eye. We're gonna take both brushes. We're gonna take the one that we did the transition color, and we're gonna blend out the edges without taking any more product. You don't need any more eyeshadow to blend out these edges. You already have eyeshadow on your brush. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed and I lean inward, so then I'm swiping all of the eyeshadow off the inner corner. But you could just go back and forth and fix it. The darker eyeshadow that we used, which is the one more on the outer corner, and I am gonna take a bit more of that eyeshadow and tap off the excess, because I think I dipped it too hard. And I'm just gonna tap on the edges and lightly fluff it inside where that color is. So like just like that. I don't wanna go too much inside. And then I'm gonna use whatever I have left and put it, I like to tilt my head back a little so I can see where the line is, and put it right here. So yeah. Go back in with that other fluffy brush and just blend that out. So now I'm like, should I go darker? Let me put my glasses on to see if I want to go darker. And I gotta think, I'm doing lashes and I'm doing the bottom of my eyes. I may go a little darker, but this is what I do when I want to go a little darker, but I don't want the eyeshadow look to be too dark. I take a pencil brush or something. Well, I'll take both of these. So I got a pencil brush. Oh, that's not the pencil brush. So I take a pencil brush. This is probably, oh, this is a Morphe 431. And I also take a Morphe M507. And I grab this color right here. And I just use it like as an eyeliner, basically. And it just darkens up the eye look a little bit for me without me having to go crazy. And I kind of use this on a slanted motion. Like I like if you're drawing a wing. So it's like thick right here and then it gets thin on the inside. And this is what I always do when I want it to be a little darker, but I kind of don't want to add too much darkness. And then I just blend it out with that fluffy brush in the same area. How the eyeshadow look came out. I just did the same thing on both sides, and I took the brown eyeshadow, smudged it out my lash line, and I took a little bit of black and I smudged it out lower than the brown all the way to the inner corner of my eye. So now I'm just gonna throw on these lashes that I got from Amazon. I believe they were from Amazon. And I hate the way these lashes look now that I have them because they have that like wispy eye. I'm just gonna cut off the ends. So it basically looks like a regular lash now. You can see. Really good with using color corrector. I did see that Huda Beauty has a peach color corrector that I want to try because I feel like this one is too orange, but I use it anyway. So use it on my little mustache area. Foundation, I'm gonna go in with my NARS. I've been using too much of the shade, and this shade is way too dark for me. Obviously, you can tell, like it's dark as hell. So I am going to use more of this than that. Probably 3 pumps of this, and probably get a half a pump out of this one. Yeah, let's see how that goes. So this is my NARS Macao and my NARS New Caledonia. And this is a Smashbox brush. I can't remember the number, but I'm pretty sure it's a foundation brush. Maybe it's a contour brush. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna put too much product under my eyes because we're gonna conceal it anyway. So I think that's pretty good. I really didn't put anything on my nose. I'm gonna use whatever that's left over on my hand actually with a beauty blender, and I'm gonna put that on my nose. And whatever's left on my face, I'll just slide it on my nose. So now we're gonna take the Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch. And put that underneath my eye. And this is the steps that I usually follow, so if you've seen these, you know how it goes. For bronzer, I've been using my new LYS stick contour, and this is the shade Strength. And I try to keep my contour a little high because I don't like how it looks down here. Oh yeah, it's supposed to not put in much on my nose, and I already added. It's okay. I'll just leave it in that one spot. I also like to put it underneath my jawline to suck my little fat here. Take that little fat away. This is my Morphe E48. And I blend my contour upwards. And I love how a warm bronze forehead looks. That's my favorite part. With the light in the middle. I forgot to put concealer there, but it's okay. And I also like to do underneath my lip because it just makes my lip pop out. Like it just did already. And I love the way that looks. And let's do the double chin, your jawline. Before I get Kai Bella, nah, I'm not getting Kai Bella, but I've been looking at it. I blend my nose contour out with this Morphe brush. It's hot in here, I'm sorry guys. Fan is loud. So I'm not gonna put any more contour on my nose. So I already did too much when I did it in the first place. But I am gonna put some up here because that's where we like it. I'm gonna blend out my under eye. I've been blending out my under eye with a brush. I told you guys I've been trying to get on the team brush bandwagon because you guys swear by using a brush. You say it gives you more coverage. So this is my Real Technique. Real Technique. It says it's a setting brush. And I do take my contour, my highlight all the way out to the sides of my face. And I use my foundation brush just to blend it out. Everything else for my nose, I'm going to use powder for. So I'm not gonna highlight the bridge, I'm just gonna use powder. That's the new product we're gonna try today, and that is the LYS High Standard. That's the LYS High Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush, and I got the shade Inspire. And you guys know I'm hooked to like orangey shades, so this is what it looks like. Use my Sephora. What is this? The Sephora 47 brush, this brush right here that I always use. And let's see, I like it. You can't go wrong with the orange blush. When you're brown skin, the orange blush, orange pink, is gonna eat every time. So, and that's the color that I love. Always. So pretty. I love this color. It looks really nice on my skin tone. And I like lately to put blush like right here, because to me, if I don't do that, my face, it's just a weird look and I don't like it. So I've been like, when I say lately, this has been the last 3 times I did my makeup. I've been doing this. I just like how it looks right in here. I don't know, maybe it's the shape of my face. I'm gonna take my NW43 powder from MAC and I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with this. Use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in the shade Big 4 with my Morphe E4 brush. I'm gonna do a pink blush today because I want to do a red lip, and I think pink goes best with a red lip, but not like crazy pink. I'm gonna do the NARS Dolce Vita. A little bit more blush on. It's looking a little naked to me. And like I said, these glasses are on my previous video, so check it out. And make sure you check the description box below to save some money on them. I'm gonna be using Diva from MAC, and we're gonna use a Night Moth lip liner also from MAC. And this is Diva. And that is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial with my little glasses. I'm not gonna have an indentation in the inside of my nose because I didn't put any product there, so we have no issues with that. So if you want more tutorials like this and you actually like this tutorial, make sure you leave a thumbs up, comment down below and tell me that you enjoyed these videos. I think it came out pretty good. I think the glasses and the lip go perfect. I told you guys these go good with red. And you know, you can use any kind of red you want for whatever your skin tone is. You can use a lighter red. I love Russian red from MAC. I love Ruby Woo. I love MAC red. There's so many different reds. Definitely make sure you subscribe if you like this video. Leave me a thumbs up and comment down below and tell me if you're rocking with these glasses or not and if I did a good job.